Oh, I have 3 wig stands over there with nothing on them right now.
Yes.
That's because I got those hanging ones back over there.
The hanging ones are nice. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can store them in with the long one.
Well, yeah.
I don't have to, prop it up on fat packs over there to get it at a decent height where it's not dragging on the floor too much.
That is true. Put it up on the shelf up there.
I don't know if that shelf would support it. I mean, theoretically it should.
You would think it would.
But I also, the other reason why it's in there is because of Rachel.
Oh, yeah. That is a good reason.
I can't tell you how many times she's knocked it over. That's why she's banned from
I didn't know that. Oh, no. Let us go.
Okay.
I know, fools.
Did Blaine freeze? Or is he just not moving?
You're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got you back. We've been live this whole time.
What? Well, I mean, that's how we roll. Why did you not say that?
Why would you say it?
I know, he likes him.
Yes, it's all about the scuff, the
All about
scruffiness.
It's all about the
The
scuffiness.
scuffiness of it
The
all.
scuffiness of it all.
Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
Yay!
We just wasted 2 minutes of your life.
We're about to waste a lot more.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yay.
So how's everybody's day going, week, whatever it is?
It's going pretty great.
It's been going.
Been going for some of us, been pretty decent.
I have a story, but when we talk about our stuff we're working on, but I also have a real life story that I'll share with you guys. So I'm driving to where I'm doing my school class thing, and I'm low on gas, but I have enough to get there, right?
Okay.
And so I get there, no problem, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some gas after, on the way home. And I get in the car, and Texas, okay, yesterday it was 70 degrees, today it's 32 degrees.
Really 32 degrees, or are you just
Really,
exaggerating?
it's really 32 degrees. Here, I'll pull up the...
No, I believe you, I guess.
No, I'm just pulling it up. It's 34 degrees right now. It is actually 30 degrees right now. And,
on live TV.
no, I'm not gonna pull it up on my screen. I'm not that dumb. But
we're
not talking about
we're not talking about that.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
not the dumb one here.
Oh, I'm not the dumb one here. Okay.
For once in your life, you're not the dumb one.
Well, after the story, you will think I'm dumb. So
Okay.
I go out to my car to leave, and I'm walking past my car. I'm like, my tire, the air looks a little low. But that happens when it's cold,
Yeah, the tire pressure
Right. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just go fill it up at the gas station and get gas. So I get over to the gas station and go pull up to the air tire pump thing, and my wallet is not with me. And I don't have enough gas to get home. I'm like, oh no. So I had our father, I called him up.
Our father.
The three of us are fathers.
Wait, what?
I called up Papa, Pops.
Papa Bear?
Pops. Daddy. I called him Daddy.
No, stop. Call him Papa Bear, that's it.
This is okay. I'll have to tell you guys this story at when we're not live, because but so I call him up and I'm like, hey, I don't know how much gas I have in here, but I was like, I think I got 50 miles in me, and it's 55, I think, to get home. So I was like,
just tell you to go as far as you can.
Yep. I was like, as soon as the light comes on, I'm pulling over and I'm gonna find a gas station. And he's like, okay, great. He's like, just call me whenever you find a gas station. I'll come bring your wallet to you. Thank you. And so I got probably about 2/3 of the way home before I had to pull over. But I was like, come save me, please. I forgot my wallet. Stupid.
No, Daddy.
Help me to
Help.
stop.
Help me, daddy.
Sugar daddy.
I'll share the other story that I have for you. I mean, this is not a Genshin podcast, apparently.
Not today.
So I can't remember what. So our little brother Zach, he speaks a little bit of Spanish.
Who?
Zachary.
Zachary.
So he speaks a little bit of Spanish, and for some reason I was like walking past him, and I think I did like messed with him or something like that, and he was
Sounds
like,
bad.
"No, papa." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, and I was like, "Call me daddy."
Oh,
Okay.
this is why
This is.
So yes, those are my stories that
your
Those are
daddy's
his
story.
daddy's stories.
my daddy's stories.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Speaking of Daddy Bennett.
Daddy Bennett.
Daddy Bennett. I don't think he's a daddy.
No.
More.
Well, let's just stop that there. We're stopping that there.
I was gonna be like that, an older brother,
Ayato's
really
daddy.
unlucky older brother.
Ayato's daddy.
Hayato.
No.
Zhongli.
Mm-hmm. But technically, Child is the sugar daddy.
Yes, Child is the sugar daddy of that relationship.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, Child.
But I mean, Zhongli and his osmanthus wine.
What about D-Luke? Do you feel like D-Luke is he daddy material?
No, I'd say he's like the reserved uncle.
Reserved uncle?
Reserved uncle. Okay.
Like the cool uncle, but you never get to talk to him.
Yeah.
Because he's too good for kids.
He's Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman.
Yes.
I'm just
Literally.
waiting for Dane's leave because he'll be daddy.
I don't know if he'll be daddy.
Did you do the quest with him?
Quest with him, I don't know that he was.
Dane's leave's awesome.
He's awesome, yes, but that doesn't necessarily make him
Is he
daddy.
actually going to be a character, though?
He's rumored.
There's lots of
Everybody's
rumors.
rumored. Senor is rumored as a character. And what's happened to her?
Okay, technically she
turned
died,
into
but
she turned into a giant witch.
She's been a giant witch the entire time, but she did.
she did. She got dead.
She did.
Remember that? Have you done the final quest?
Huh?
The final.
Yeah, no, he had to do that quest just because.
to unlock the boss.
He's done the boss.
Wait.
quest.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has. Done that.
I've done that many times with
But
you.
have you guys unlocked
the new
the
one?
ball
No.
boss?
We have not unlocked the
No,
ball boss.
we have
though.
not.
I haven't unlocked the ball boss.
You haven't unlocked the ball boss, and you don't have time for anything to unlock.
But
the
this
ball
will move
boss.
us straight into news past this week. Want to tell us how the news story's been?
Oh, I thought we have other
Okay.
stuff. Ordered it.
Okay, this is on the wiki. Characters that have been announced as upcoming playable characters by MiHoYo is Ayato and Dainsleif.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
so Dainsleif
is on the list.
And
Okay.
it's not
On the
MiHoYo
list.
anymore.
It's
Hoyoverse. Which is sad because I miss the Tech Otaku Save the World.
Sorry, my bad. Wait, so they're not called MiHoYo anymore?
Didn't you notice the splash screen change?
You think we pay attention?
No, heck. You think I pay attention to that? I'm pulling it up right now.
You guys didn't notice the splash screen change? It changed everywhere. It's the circle.
I saw. Wait, where?
Oh my goodness, you guys are not even paying attention.
What?
Why you're surprised about this?
I don't know why I'm surprised about this either.
I am confusion.
MiHoYo rebranded to Hoyoverse to put Genshin, Honkai, and some of their other stuff all under the same brand.
Yeah, what's wrong with the me?
I just miss it.
Yeah, I'm saying
I don't know.
what's wrong?
I think
What's
they
wrong
wanted
with the
to add-
me? Why does the me? Why do
I
they have
think
to
they
get rid of
didn't
that?
want to have MiHoYoverse because that was too long, so they just did Hoyoverse.
Okay. Anyways,
I knew they were rebranded. I just
Yeah, they
didn't
were.
pay attention to any of this.
I don't understand why you guys did, but
oh
makes it
man.
different.
Okay. If you guys don't have the Hoyo Lab app or the
Oh, it's so nice.
there's so many cool things that people do. Like I'm looking at this girl made some Geo slime chocolate cupcakes and they're freaking awesome.
It does sound really good. Gosh darn it.
Anyway,
But are you just scrolling through it
Yes.
while we're doing this?
yep.
Jerk.
Jeez.
Should we get into our
So,
avocado?
let's draw this
Yeah.
week,
No,
and
we're starting.
we can start with the avocado of the week because it's related to the patch drop.
Yes.
No, it's not. Remember what we spoiled last week?
Yes, we spoiled that last week, and
Yes.
then we
Yeah.
ruined
We
it.
okay.
Yeah, there we were.
We teased it, but the tease still works. You know why?
It does still work
Because we
because
are talking about dun, 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 5-star official.
I don't know that she's 5-star official, but okay, listen. The reason why I
She
picked
has-
this screenshot is
Oh, it's the
because
best.
it's the best. Just
Oh,
look at
yeah,
that
it's
smug,
freaking
smug
fantastic.
face on her. I love it so much.
Just gonna throw it out there. If Zongli is daddy,
Obviously,
Yae's-
Yae Miko's mommy.
yes.
It's true.
Mommy Miko.
Mommy Miko.
Regardless,
Anyways,
no, first time I saw the burst animation with this, I was like, "Holy cow!" It's
I fell
so
in
good.
love
So
even
great.
harder
It's
than I
so
already
good.
was.
I instantly dropped 10 wishes on that after I did the trial.
Just,
I was
just
like, all right,
10?
okay.
You got her in 10 wishes?
No, I don't have her yet, but I dropped the wishes that I had on her instantly. I was going to wish on her, but I was
It
like,
took me 70 wishes. She's now at level 87, I want to say she's up to. And,
How it's telling?
well, I haven't. All her talents are at level 6 because after that you got to have the boss stuff for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
Ball boss yet.
I tried getting a ball today and promptly killed every single character I had. And so now I'm just going to wait for Risky. And
ball boss.
we're up
The
together.
ball boss.
The
Because
ball
you two
boss.
haven't finished the story quest, so we can't beat Ball together. So I gotta go
Sorry.
meet her up with my daddy.
No.
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 Alright, well,
That was
thanks
weird.
so much. Thumbs up. Nope, that's a
Okay.
thumbs down on that one.
You wanna bring out her?
Yeah, let's talk about Miko.
Talk about me.
I
Let's talk about Miko.
I
Miko.
forgot to do this, job. I was gonna do this, but so you've never played League of Legends, but she like 100% her kit is based off of, and her character is based off of League of Legends character.
A Kitsune,
She's a
Essentially,
fox.
basically.
She's a fox girl.
What is that, like Ninetales in League of
Yeah,
Legends?
it's a
Yeah.
nine League of Legends.
But
yeah,
no, like her
Personality.
whole thing, she's like seductive. She has one of her abilities is a charm.
I haven't seen
Stop. Come on. Be realistic. Her ultimate, she dashes around. She can dash 3 times, and it
Mhm.
does like a little like, what would you call it?
Kitsune.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't do. It just like has like a couple orbs that like target certain
Target things,
characters, enemies,
deal damage.
Okay.
damage. And then I guess Yae's ultimate's different than anything that Ari has, but
That
still.
smug
But
face.
The smug face,
Smug
the whole
face, yeah.
the whole fox aesthetic.
They're very similar characters. but-
They're very similar. They
I
come
was
from
gonna
the same-
replace your picture you put on here with a picture of Ari, just to troll you.
Don't. This is such
But
a
this
good
picture's
Sorry.
so good.
This
Anyways,
is so good. Oh,
this is what you wanted.
yeah, I absolutely love this quote from her, and it just, I think, sums her up in, like, one line right there. Nothing's wrong,
mean-
okay? Come on, we're going to war. Because they dropped her first story, and I already played
spoiler. Thanks.
spoilers, but
Well, okay,
you don't know the
this line-
context.
No,
It's
this
so-
line is so much better with the context.
It's true, it is.
This war isn't an actual war.
Oh, did you do the quest?
I haven't done the quest, but
Oh, I spoiled
Okay,
it.
other
Yeah.
people spoiled it.
Parts of it.
I know she spoiled it for you.
But of
I
course
didn't
she
spoil all of it, I just spoiled sections of it.
Just the good
Sections.
sections.
did. All of it.
Just not the stuff that you didn't want to read or listen to.
Regardless,
Yeah.
give the context for it because it makes it better.
Okay, so we know Yae Miko has the publishing house, right? And they
Right.
publish a bunch of books and stuff.
You
Okay.
mean Yae's publishing house?
Yeah, Yae's
Yeah.
publishing
Oh
house.
wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Okay.
that was hers.
So there's a book going around that their publishing house is not publishing, and it's got some questionable stuff, and she doesn't really care about it. And then her editor comes up to her and is like, it's outselling us. And she's like, nothing's wrong, okay? Come on, we're going to war over the fact that this book is selling more than theirs is. And that's why it's so hilarious, because you've just spent, a whole section trying to figure out this book, and she just like, whatever, I don't care about it. And then he comes up and she's just like, nope, we're getting rid of this book and we're taking it down.
Nice.
Yeah. But if you haven't played the story, knowing the whole situation with Inazuma, where you were on the brink of war for the entire time, it feels like you're finally going to that war if you don't have the context.
What? Are you
I could see it. I could see it.
No, okay, so you had the war. If you just read the line, nothing's wrong, okay, come on, we're going to war. Yae is in relations with Raiden.
In relations with
Raiden.
Oh,
And so you see,
I see what you did there.
No, that was purposeful.
But
But it sounds like potentially they're finally going to war.
And the answer is no, they're not.
They're not. This is something completely different.
Just a book.
Well,
which actually makes more sense.
Can she actually go to war? Because wasn't that part of the Raiden's initial story quest? Is she couldn't like directly interfere because she's the Shrine Maiden or whatever?
Well, Yae was trying to stop the war,
vision,
or at least
the Vision Hunt decree, at least.
The Vision Hunt decree, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
yeah,
I don't
she
think
comes and saves you from Raiden.
Yeah. I don't think Yae really cared that much about the rest of it, to be honest.
But I just know there was one part where she's like, well, don't tell him I sent you, or like something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Yae is...
Because she's supposed to remain neutral.
Yes.
Yeah, but she's not
neutral.
Ai's familiar, and so she has a deep connection with her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah.
She really just wants to take care of Ai.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Regardless, great line.
Oh, such a good line. I just love her character design. Oh god, that is so tiny. Oh, that's fine. I love her character design. I'm working out how she plays. I'm not that great at it, but she's got some interesting stuff, like her skill. She basically drops a Kitsune totem, and it does electric things, so you can drop those around, and it hits people, right?
Yeah,
it does electric things. That's what it does.
Technically.
And then her fur.
It's a bunch of little Oz's.
Her skill is the number that you have out close to each other upgrades their level. So if you have one, it's a level 1, but if you drop a second, they both go to level 2, and the third goes to level 3.
Right. So make a triangle.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Just make a triangle, make sure they connect, and go that way.
Yes.
Yep.
I read her abilities.
I didn't.
I know you didn't.
I just played her. So there's that, and then her ultimate, she does some like a lightning strike thing, and the Kitsune totems, they all explode and turn into more thunderbolts and hit stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she just does electro damage at people.
It's a Lisa ult.
5-star Lisa.
It's more like a Kujosara ult.
Okay,
She's
not a character.
That's fair.
It goes in a line. Yeah, the burst is, I think, is in a line.
I know her normal one is, and her charged one goes in a line.
But
I don't know. I'm too busy looking at her smug face.
Doing the trial with Yae, she was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've been running around, and I have replaced temporarily. Occasionally, I will replace Fischl with her. Replace her. Right.
Replace Fischl with her.
Thank you. So it'll be, but the problem is that team's not set up for her, because I want to play her as a main DPS, And that team's
Right.
not set up because it's got Yomiya on it, which is, I mean, you have to main DPS Yomiya. There's no other way to do it. So it's been fun wandering around places with her, but I'm not completely set up to really utilize her and her kit. But I mean, even just the way she is, like all during the Raiden story, I was just running around as Yae and beating stuff up, and it was just
Nice.
wonderful.
Are you gonna roll for Raiden when she comes out?
I am really tempted to because I do feel like I am lacking on the energy recharge.
That's what
And
I was gonna
there's
say. I feel like Yae and Raiden
I
have
think
great
she
synergy.
I
They're
think
gonna
she
go well
needs,
together.
and they are gonna go really well together.
Yeah.
And so I probably will roll for Yae, but right now I'm really hoping I get her cat toy weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The cat toy weapon. Yeah.
You can't unsee
You
it.
can't unsee
You
it.
can't
It does
unsee
look like
it.
a cat toy,
So
and it's all
this is something that Greylich and I talked about, where we feel like this is like the first Catalyst user that you want on field, like constantly.
Oh yeah, I could.
The only exception that I can bring up for that is
Right.
Ningguang,
Or yeah, Ningguang.
Oh yeah.
because Ningguang can be an on-field DPS, and she could be a really good
And
on-field
even
DPS.
Yanfei was another one
And
that we
Yanfei.
discussed.
The
What
other one was
about
Yanfei.
Klee?
Oh yeah,
And
Klee.
technically,
Yeah.
He is
Okay.
definitely a DPS. Never
Never
mind.
mind. All
gonna
right.
say,
Well, we take
but-
back our statement.
Electro. Electro
The first
DPS.
Not
Electro
Electro.
team.
First Electro. I mean, she's
Catalyst.
the first Electro. No, she's not the first
No,
Electro
no,
Catalyst.
Lisa's
'Cause
the other one.
she's
Yeah.
just the first real Electro Catalyst user.
Yeah, I wouldn't
True.
count
Yeah,
Lisa.
Lisa's a librarian.
Yeah.
All right.
Blind Spade.
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay, and so these are her passive abilities. So when your Kitsune tokens get destroyed, it just resets the cooldown for them. So when you destroy 3, it'll reset it.
Okay.
So that's really nice. Is when you do your ultimate, you've basically recharged up your Kitsune drops. And then there's this thing with Elemental Mastery. It'll increase their damage of the Kitsune tokens by a little bit. So there's potential to put her into like an EM build. I don't know that I would do that though, and if it would be the most important thing to do.
I was gonna say, is that gonna be enough damage increase? I don't know.
I mean, maybe if you sub DPS her, it would, and just have that
Yeah.
route.
If you want me to, I can try and find how the math works out for that.
No, we don't need the math. We're just going basic.
Stop with your math.
I'm
you
going
nerd.
to find the math. I
You
want to.
nerd.
Like you're any better.
I was gonna
You
say we have
both use
podcast.
spreadsheets.
Hey, my spreadsheet
Hey,
was
you
super
gave me that
simple and
spreadsheet.
Beautiful.
I did give you the spreadsheet, and you built upon it.
I did.
But yeah,
You
it's
are no
true.
better than me.
One of my statistics.
I added
class,
colors, okay? That was it.
And you set the colors to work on their own. So
So that is nice.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right.
So I mean, both of those are good.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. No, just stay here. Just stay here.
Gosh.
No,
Oh,
go back.
gosh.
Okay. So both of those are good. I just don't know that. Okay, so those are her passive skills.
Uh-huh.
All right, weapons.
Boop.
Obviously,
toy.
you want her 5-star cat toy.
5-star.
5-star key. Her 5-star cat toy. But I haven't got that yet. So other good 4-star weapons, there's the Solar Pearl, which I think is second, but I think what you really want is the Widsith, because it has
it's the Widsith.
damage.
Yes, the
Crit
Widsith has
damage.
crit damage.
Mhm.
The Solar Pearl has crit rate, and Yae gets crit rate passively, right?
I don't know.
I
Probably.
wanna say
That's
she
what you said. So
That's
my
what-
problem is I currently have mine on the Solar Purple because
The Solar Purple.
The Solar Pearl because I don't like how she looks with the Widsith, and she pulls out her weapon a lot. So it's in a lot of her move animation stuff, and it bothers me when it's the Widsith. That's my problem. That's why I'm wishing on the cat toy, because then that'll look really, really good with her passive animations and stuff like that. But also it's better.
What about a Mappa Mare? Is that how you say that?
Mapamare?
Mapamare, yes, that was one of the
If you want to go her elemental mastery build.
Yeah, I know. And also Skyward Atlas was that it? Yeah,
Yeah,
Skyward
Skyward
Atlas
Atlas is
ones.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, the usual 5-star ones. Well, you have a Skyward Atlas.
I
Not
do
all
have
of
a
us have a
I haven't
Skyward
leveled up
Atlas.
my
You
Skyward
could even go
Atlas.
sacrificial fragments potentially. Although
I
your
actually,
your passive isn't
your passive would
great.
reset your skill
Yeah.
anyway,
Right,
so I
exactly.
don't think sacrificial would be as good.
Which
Yeah.
her skill's gonna be up a lot anyways, because you can
Yeah.
reset it on your own.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
think
I'm not
the Widsith is probably your best 4-star option.
Yeah.
What about Black Cliff Agate?
Black Cliff Agate, what does that give?
What does that even do?
It's crit damage, and then it has press the advantage after defeating an opponent. Attack is increased by 12 to 24% for 30 seconds. Stacked
That's
3
not
times.
bad. It's not bad if that's all you've got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But isn't that one from the store?
I believe so.
No,
but
that's a craftable.
it's a craftable. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why. That's why it was like, if you don't have any catalyst, that might be an option.
Yeah,
But
well,
If you have to go to the craftables, I would say that's probably your best.
over the
bet.
Mapamari?
is
Over the
Solar
Mapamari?
Pearl craftable? I thought
Solar Pearl
Solar
from
Pearl
the
Battle
Battle
Pass.
That's right. That's where it's
So
from.
that one's only
Yes,
if you're
yes.
buying the Battle Pass.
Why are you
Which-
looking at me like that?
yeah, we know
Why
somebody
only
that
Enter
does.
Assignment 4?
I think.
We know a baby whale that does.
So yeah,
Anyways,
but I'm probably gonna
anything
whale
else?
for Pathway weapon.
Yeah.
We're going through this again.
Okay, anyway, go to
This
the
is
next
Yae
slide.
Miko all over
Next
again.
It
slide.
basically is. It's a problem. Yeah, next slide. Okay, so artifacts wise, there's options. How I have her set up right now, because I do want to play her as my main DPS, is my standard official route, which is a 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Thundering Fury. Make sure you get the electro damage bonus. But I think if you're going the sub DPS route, you probably want the Emblems of Severed Fate for the energy recharge stuff to get her burst online a lot faster.
Yeah.
At least that's what I would suggest. But I'm no expert.
No.
Yeah, what does our expert think? Josh.
You're
I'm
an artifacts
theory
expert.
crafting, right?
I was gonna say you're our
I'm
artifact
the
expert.
resident artifact guy. I know. I'm aware. I'm theory crafting.
I mean, you could go a full piece Thunder or
I was gonna say
Fury
Thunder.
too.
You could
What about
do
Thunder
full-
Soother too?
You could
You
do
could do
Thunder
Thunder
Soother,
Soother,
but
but-
Thunder Soother sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sucks. You should just go Thundering
Um,
Fury.
you-
But
Yeah, you might as well just go Thundering
You
Fury.
are relying more on the burst, right?
I mean, she's already a furry, so
Your
just go
charged
Thunder.
attack for
No, yeah, they're not.
Okay,
The
so
best.
coming out of 4-piece Wanderers.
Yeah.
Blizzard
You-
Strayer, always Blizzard Strayer.
Don't think
This-
that's the right one.
This one's a little bit different, but you could do a 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Noblesse.
Oh, I have
For
heard that
extra
one.
burst damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one that
I mean, that's if you're going like a sub DPS route.
Yeah, that one's better on a sub DPS, but I think even on main DPS, if
You
your
could get away
best
with
damage
it,
is from
yeah.
that. The one I wanted to look at is actually getting. I think best might be a 4-piece emblem.
Regardless.
Regardless,
set
just
just
because
to get it online.
the 4 pieces increases elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge, and a maximum of 75% bonus damage can be obtained that way.
Mhm.
You'd have to.
So you get extra burst damage based on your energy recharge. You
Right.
want massive energy recharge because you're
Yeah.
gonna want your burst up pretty quickly. I want to say her cooldown's pretty short on it too, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know why I
think
ask you these
so. I don't know
questions.
why you do. I just feel like I don't have enough energy recharge.
I feel
right
like
now.
if you have a good battery for her, then you wouldn't need an emblem set.
Right, yeah.
The
So I
Thundering
think that's
Fury.
why her and Raiden would go really, really well
Right.
together. Raiden would be the battery, and then you could stack her attack power with the 2-piece Gladiator, Spinelli, and Thundering Fury, and wouldn't have to worry about the energy recharge.
Right.
That
So
is
now
fair.
I probably will be wishing on Raiden. So, whoa!
Were you not planning on wishing on Raiden?
I was debating on it, but I've not
You
gonna
gotta
have
get
them.
right into pair with your.
Well, I'm not gonna have any wishes for it if I get her stupid weapon, because every time I've gone for the weapon, it always took me to my pity to get it.
Just wail
And that's
more.
three.
Embrace the blubber.
Embrace the blubber.
I have been. So let's That's the artifacts.
Maybe not actually.
Okay, maybe Josh is wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong there. No, my only concern is her cooldown is 22 seconds, which is actually a decent, like pretty solid cooldown.
That's true. You
That
might be.
might
I
actually
was gonna
push her
say you
into
might be more
a
worried
cool-
about like getting the energy versus
Yeah,
versus the cooldown. I don't know.
whatever.
Hey,
I play her how I want to.
figure out how you want to play her. There's a lot of options.
Yep.
And she's new, so whatever people think now will be completely wrong in like 2 weeks. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
these are all just
you go back
speculations.
to arguably one of the best DPSs in the game is still Ganyu. And when Ganyu first came
Amber
out,
thought she was
everybody thought she was.
trash. She was Cryo Amber.
She was Cryo Amber.
Little did they know that was Alloy.
It was Alloy. Still is Alloy.
Still is
Amber's gotten more love than Alloy has.
That is true.
Yeah.
But
I'd rather build up Amber than Alloy.
I would too.
I will, because she's a pirate
But
character.
regardless, there'll be a lot of theory crafting being done.
Yep.
If I get her, I will be.
I was gonna say
testing
by
a lot
Mr.
of
Greylich
stuff.
especially, there will be a lot of theory
I-
crafting.
I don't have her, and I did just get a 5-star. I got another Mona, so if I can get another 5-star on this banner, then I will get her.
Knowing
But
your
if not,
luck, you'll have her.
That was that on the standard banner you got Mona, or was that
No, it was on the character banner.
He lost his.
I lost my 50-50 this
lost the
time.
50-50? Sucks.
But I
to
mean,
suck.
Constellation on Mona, I'm not going to complain. Mona's great.
That's true, and
Yeah.
you could get other good stuff in the next two banners.
Also
Same.
true. Maybe this
You
sets
use
me up
Mona
for
quite a bit,
right.
don't you?
Yeah.
For what?
You use Mona quite a bit, don't you?
She's on a couple of my
Mhm.
comps. She's not on anything currently though.
She's
Okay.
pretty good.
Is that it?
But yeah.
Is that all we got?
I think
Uh,
so. I think
That's
that was
we
all.
got.
mine.
Okay.
I mean, since we're on Yae, does anybody have thoughts about her? She's great.
Yes, I do. But
Yeah.
should I share that? Is the real question.
I'll let you decide that
yeah.
one.
No, I'm good. I
Okay.
just think she's so adorable in her fox
She is
form.
adorable.
Oh my gosh.
She's Ari.
And she's Ari. She's okay.
I like Yae. I think she's a good character.
Cool. I think we're all wishing for her.
Yep.
One of us wailed.
I didn't wail. I
Yep.
have not
Is
spent any
planning on
money
wailing.
for her weapon.
See Yae Miko all over again. She's gonna accidentally wish on the character banner and get 2 constellations.
Would that be the worst thing in the world? Yeah, if I don't get her weapon.
But more importantly, what have you been working on, Blaine?
So I have this was the story I was going to tell you. I had a difficulty. So I got Zhongli and I got Goru like last week, right before the end of the Zhongli banner.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ascended Goru, leveled him up all the way up to 80, and then I got all of Zhongli's material, and I miscalculated, so I didn't have enough level up material. So
yeah, now
what?
1 still? Is he still
No,
at
I got him
1?
up to 80, but so
Okay.
I did the math and I was like, okay, I need one more ley line, and if I use what are the red books called? Adventure handbooks, right?
Yep.
If I was like, if I use the adventure handbooks first, and then use the hero's wit, it'll give me the right amount with what I would get from a ley line, right? To get him up to 80.
Yeah.
No, it was from what I had plus what I would get to get him from like 73 to 80. That's what it was.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, the lower levels, the adventure handbooks will get me through that, and then the higher levels, I need the hero's wit for more experience. And so, like a dumbs, I went to sleep, and then the next day I got on and was like, oh yeah, I need to level up Zhongli. So I spammed all the hero's wits, and then I was like, oh F. So then I had to go do like 2 more ley lines to get enough level material. I was like, no. So that was my dumb moment. Yep. What about you guys? What have you been working on?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, and so Yae, and then the new patch stuff came out, so I've been working on that. That's the other thing.
nice.
What have I been working on?
I don't know.
Yeah, what? I haven't seen you
What have
really,
you been
getting into Genshin stuff lately.
I've been doing a lot of other stuff. A lot of endless space. A lot of dwarves.
Mm-hmm. A lot of kitty
A
snuggles.
lot of kitty snuggles.
Yep.
Which next week will not be shared screen.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Not
barring accidents.
Not gonna kick you out, but
You're kicking me out.
I'm not kicking you out. My cat's kicking you out.
What am I working on? Holy cow. Oh, that's right. I finally gave in and doing something I never thought I would do in Genshin.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It's actually worse.
Oh.
I have been working on, first of all, Kitchen Panda, because I didn't have her.
Hey,
didn't
she's
have
actually
her built?
great
I didn't
for
have her built.
Abyss.
She's
She's
great for
perfect.
Abyss. She's one of the most picked, obviously.
Oh, that's true. We did look.
We did look at that, and everybody gets her, because if you're doing that, you've
That's
gone
right,
through
yep.
floor 3, which is where you get her.
Right.
So yeah,
She's really good. Yeah.
she's
Which-
really good.
By the way, they reset Abyss. I don't know if you guys have.
I have not done it
noticed.
yet.
I think
But-
that was yesterday. I
Talk
believe.
about it
Yeah.
next week.
We'll talk about it next
Yes.
week. I'll have it done probably tonight. But she's really good. She's really good at boosting other people's damage numbers, which is why I'm going to grab her. And then the worst one of them all is I have been leveling up Xingqiu.
Yeah, you told me that one.
Hey, let's go. Welcome
Finally,
to the book club.
finally getting it.
Welcome
Are
to
you
the
a
book
fellow
club.
bookworm?
I am not a bookworm. I'm hating every second of this. I just saw a certain team comp it was a taser comp with Beidou and Book Boy.
That makes sense.
And you just constantly tase people, and so I was like, I really kind of want to do that, and I feel like Book Boy is going to be pretty central to that.
Yeah, I
So-
can see that. You could you do one with Yae and
That was another
Barbara?
one. Do Barbara.
Well, I feel like
Xingqiu,
Kokomi would have
Kokomi.
been better.
Kokomi's just always better.
But you
Anytime you
True.
could put Barbara in, Kokomi does it so
But
much
see,
better.
Sure.
What I would want to do is Ball, Yae, and Kokomi. But then there's no other Inazuma character that would fit in that fourth slot.
Kazuha.
Ball, Yae, Kokomi,
Kazuha. He fits with everything.
Well, yeah, but
Ayaka,
Ayaka.
Ayato,
Yep.
Ito.
oh
Yep.
no, I don't want any of those characters.
Ito. Well, she doesn't have Ito
Toma.
or Ayaka.
Total might be good there. Anyway,
Regardless.
so you're building Xingqiu.
So I'm building Xingqiu, been running the Oceanid, which is so much easier now. The Oceanid is one of the worst. It is one of the longest.
The longest
But I've been taking
ones.
my freeze comp to it. It's just so
Just
easy.
broken. So broken.
It's so much fun. It's so chill. But yeah, no, I finally caved and building Book Boy. And I hate myself for it.
That's
Book
no reason.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
I love book
Yep.
boy.
That means you get to grind gold talents.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
you
already
do.
full on gold talents.
Okay, well, did you think you were getting Zhongli? Is that why you have gold
No, I
talents?
already had Zhongli.
Hmm.
Yeah, leveled him up, and I just had a lot. No, you guys would be absolutely disgusted by this because, like, both of you are like, "Oh, I only have so much more and so much here is what and stuff."
Yeah.
I have in the past like month, I've fully in my way leveled up to 80, like 5 different characters, and I still have over like 400 or 500 heroes
Yes,
wits and like
because that-
2,000 adventurers handbooks.
The thing is, going from that 80 to 90 is the problem, and that's where I waste all my more on my heroes with.
Well, that's your
and
own
it's
problem.
totally worth it.
Not everybody needs to be that high.
Yes.
Kazuha needed to be that high.
Kazu.
Just Kazuha.
Just
Kazuha.
no.
For
Official.
Josh.
Nia.
Just Kazuha.
Ninglong.
Kazuha, Child, and Hu Tao.
Mana. Mona.
Mana.
Ganyan.
Mana. You got the mana.
Yeah. That is.
Yes.
That is what you're
That
working
is
on.
what I'm working on.
Nice. I like it. It's different
Out
than
of
what you
self
normally
love.
Yeah, it is different.
I've had enough self-love, and now it's time for self-hate.
Self-loathe.
Self-love.
Yay. So I don't know. Sorry if I wasn't paying attention. Did you say what team you were gonna put him in?
Xingqiu.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure you
Uh,
said this. I just didn't pay attention.
I mentioned the Taser team.
Yeah.
There's Beidou, Xingqiu, I think Kokomi, and
So are you giving up on your cryo beta?
no, the cryo beta is still there. There was
Okay,
I already had a normal beta build because I was using her as sub DPS for a physical damage catching team I was running.
Oh, nice.
So I already had a normal build, and I just needed to.
Just move the.
I just
artifacts
moved
over.
cryo stuff over to her and
The
actually
cryo
leveled her
stiffs.
attack. So it wasn't that hard.
Okay.
That's why I had cryo beta build so fast.
Yeah, because you already
She's
had
already
it.
there.
You already had her built up.
Pretty much.
Basically, you just had to add Chong Yun.
Just had to add Chung Yun. You don't need to level him at all. You just need him for the skill.
Yeah, I already got him
Pretty
leveled
sure
up.
he's still level 40. Not
See,
at
I
70.
have the other side of that cryo
Swords at
beta.
level 1.
I have the good Chong Yun.
You have the good Chung Yun and crappy Beto.
Yes, and you have
I have the good Beto and
crappy Chong Yun.
crappy Chung Yun.
Yes.
And I just have the level 90 useless characters.
You have a level 90 useless Beto and a level 90 useless Chung Yun.
For
Yep.
whatever reason, you
For whatever
decided to
reason.
do that.
I like Beto as a character design.
Imagine if
Then
you had
build
him
her
level
up.
90, you could have Yae at 90 already.
She's close enough. I'll get there. It'll be done before she hits her talents.
So what are you just rocking talents? Well, I guess you can't because you need the
I need the bosses.
So
I'm
you're
just-
just doing ley lines then for Mora
Yep.
and
Mora
talent material?
and experience. Yep.
So I know you're out of Mora.
I'm doing okay on Mora, and the battle pass is just refreshed, so I'll be okay on Mora for a little bit.
Okay.
For about 2 weeks until she finishes
Yep.
the battle.
Yep, exactly.
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 Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And then I'll be poor again, just like Mona.
Just wail for Mora. You can buy Mora.
That's just disgusting.
No, I'd rather wail for wishes. That's better to do. Get that stupid weapon. Need a cat toy.
You want the weapon.
I do want the
Don't
weapon. I look
lie.
really good with her.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Okay, I put the next one in here, so I guess I put the next two in here. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a question that I've seen on a couple, like the subreddit and like a few other places. Are you a lore person? So whenever you're doing a quest, do you sit there and like read the story or listen to the characters talk, or are you a button masher?
As in, you just mash the
You
button
just
to
sit
get
there
through
and
all the
click
dialogue?
to get through the stories.
Which, let me tell you, they added that automatic continue button. It's not fast enough.
It is not fast enough, no. But
So does
For
that
what?
mean
For
you're
what the characters talking?
okay, yeah, when you have the characters talking, you
Yeah,
don't
they
have to
have-
choose any dialogue options and just runs through
Yeah,
it all.
just-
Yep, and they have that like
Right.
awkward lag where they're just like staring at you for like
Yes.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I do tend to be more of a button masher personally.
Okay.
I take it a step even farther, and sometimes even though pressing the play button is slow, I'll press the play button and go do something else while it's running through the story.
No, it's true. I've done many
Nice.
a work meeting while I had the button going.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I will redeem myself a little bit there that I actually really enjoy the lore and like reading it in other places or even going back at some parts and kind of going over it again.
Mhm.
I do enjoy doing. It's just typically in the moment I'm not.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not in the mood for lore at that time.
Yeah. There are some cases where I will stop and pause, like on Yae's story. I put my headphones on and I just enjoyed every moment she was talking. But normally I
Didn't
do.
listen to
I
a word she said, but you were just listening
Just
to her
looking at
voice.
her,
Just looking at her.
Anyway.
looking at Mommy Miko.
Mommy Miko. Gosh darn it. But I have this
Mommy.
problem in a lot. I'm gonna punch you both. I have this problem in a lot of games I play where, like Josh, in that moment of playing them, I'm not really paying attention. I'm too busy worried about, okay, I got my strategy going.
That's not your problem in games. That's just your problem in life.
Yeah, it's just my problem in life. I don't enjoy
You don't pay
things at the
attention.
moment. I don't pay attention, but I've got a strategy going. I'm focused on whatever I'm working on. But later I'll go back and look at the lore, talk to people about it, enjoy it. I mean, I played Magic the Gathering for how long? And in the moment when I'm playing the cards, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do here? But I mean, I've got all the lore books that they have. I've read most of them. I really enjoy that aspect of it, just not in the game moment.
Yeah. I'm hoping
So
they
what
come
are you?
out. I'm a lore person. I'll read everything.
Okay.
So that's why it takes you so long to get through stuff.
Yep, because I'm sitting there for it takes me like an hour to do a 15-minute quest because I'm reading everything
Wow.
and
You're reading all of it.
I mean,
You
you
nerd.
could pick some
Yeesh.
classes to help you read faster.
Do what?
I was insulting your reading skills.
I know you
okay?
Choose to ignore you.
I'm like you.
But I'm really hoping that
I deserve
with
that.
the potential rumors of a Genshin anime that we can get more lore stuff in video form, because I definitely like video form better than I like
Video
reading.
form is easier.
Yeah.
But I will
Easier
say,
to consume.
reading the manga, the first chapter, because I read both parts, even though we're just
Yeah, should we just talk about the
we can move
the
right
manga?
Yeah,
into
let's
it.
move into
move right
it.
into the manga.
But like, it's so good.
It is
I-
so good.
I really enjoy it. I have one thing to talk about here.
Okay.
To what about?
To talk about.
Not what you heard.
Not what you
Yeah,
heard.
you said
We
something
know
completely.
what you
Nope,
heard,
nope.
and that's
I
not
know
it.
it. I know you know what I heard.
I mean, you look is pretty hot.
But we decided he's not a daddy.
Got a nice.
He's not a daddy, but he's
very
like
nice
that
claymore.
man. Gosh darn it. Okay, so lore.
Lore. There is one complaint I have for the manga versus the game.
Okay.
Diluc's manor in the manga looks huge because like they're in one hall, they go into a different room, they go down to the cellars, and you go into the manor
Tiny.
in the game, and it's tiny. It is so small.
That is fair, but
Right.
I mean, it is what I expect. Like, I'm not actually surprised about it, but I kind of wish it was that big. Like, the church is full size.
That is true. The church is full size, but that's probably a lot easier assets and rendering than trying to get every different room of the manor.
That is fair.
So
I will give you that.
that's what
But
I would
still,
argue.
Yeah.
But
that-
yeah,
It would have been dope.
It would have been
really
dope. It would have been awesome, but.
But yeah, I like that we introduce our main conflict.
The Fatui versus
The
Mondstadt
Fatui versus
again.
Mondstadt.
I like it's been.
Which I like the Fatui leader here. What's his name? I'm looking at
With
it.
the
Dottore.
Il Dottore, is that his name?
Dottore. Yeah.
Yeah, he
he's
looks
pretty,
really cool.
his character design is really cool.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where he goes.
And I don't know
Crazy.
if you guys noticed this, but I love when they do this. So when they're talking and it shows like Diluc and Kuro are talking, or Krupp is his name, not Kuro.
Correct. Yeah.
Every time that Krupp's talking, but you can't see him, it has like a little mustache next to his bubble.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love it.
Awesome.
They did that really well.
They did it really well.
They did that really well, yeah.
But I also, just contrasting it with the prologue, they really didn't delve into like the little chibi style that they did in the prologue.
Yeah, it's all very serious.
It was all very
Yeah.
serious, which I felt matches the character more because like Diluc is more of a serious character, whereas Venti is
More
kind of a
that.
joke.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that is true.
as well as Kaya and the Fatui.
Yeah.
It's more of a serious matter, and like not to say that Vanessa's whole thing wasn't serious, but like Venti's not serious.
Well, yeah, and there were moments
No,
where
absolutely.
they used Venti's humor and stuff, and so making that chibi made sense. Whereas this, I don't think there was any real humorous points in this first part of the first chapter.
Not that I can remember, no.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the
Maybe the waiter issue.
almost dropping stuff. But
Yeah, but even then, that was to show how expensive this wine is.
Yeah.
It wasn't there for the humor. It was, although her accent was hilarious. The waitress. waitress server person.
Yes, the waitress.
I like how. Anyway,
Maid.
but yeah, that all led to how expensive this wine is.
Yeah.
And how much D-Luke, has.
How rich he is.
How bloated he is. Seriously, Batman.
Because of Vanessa.
Literally,
Because of
Batman.
Vanessa.
Because of Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were able to prosper.
Yep. She was
Yeah,
literally a
kind of
slave.
though. He's a pouncing puppet.
What a pained expression.
Yeah, that's his face. That's his usual face.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah, no, what did you think of it, Blaine?
I liked it.
Any highlights from it you wanted to bring up?
I mean, I'm a D-Luke stan. I'm a D-Luke son. D-Luke is daddy.
I hate this so much. Oh.
So I love D-Luke, and in the manga he's even better. And I want to build out Kaya, because I don't know, Kaya, I think I fit my characters that I like. Like I like Ito, who's kind of like a jokester, like kind of almost a d-bag, like
Kaya is
that
just a
borderline.
Yeah.
So I think Kaya kind of fits up my alley, where he's kind of just very sarcastic, is like right on that edge,
Comps with D-Luke
Yeah, there are
well.
some good comps with D-Luke.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So
Although I don't think they'd get along.
They don't get
they
along.
do not
I know
get
they
along.
don't get along.
Yeah, that's some arcs of the story so
Some
far.
arcs of the manga, but it's also coming to the gameplay in the archipelago.
Yep.
Archipelago?
Yeah, the apples. What was it called?
Acapella?
Yeah. Not acapella.
No. What was the name of the summer island? One knows. Okay, great. I'm pretty sure there's apples. But when they come in, they're basically stuck on the island because Kaya's trying to freeze it and Will just instantly melting everything.
The Midsummer Island Adventure. That.
Yeah. What is it's the Golden Apple Archipelago. I promise you, it has to do with
sure
Golden
it was
Apple.
Golden Apple.
It probably was, but.
Thank you. It is the Golden Apple, whatever word that is.
Archipelago.
Archipelago.
Yeah, that one.
Archipelago.
Yes. So I mean, we get to see his relationship.
Which I'm really bummed they took it away.
Well, it makes sense. The problem they might bring it,
but it was fun. It's like it's edamame, but for Mondstadt.
Yeah, it was like an edamame for Mondstadt. But I think the main reason they did it is so that they could, first of all, have like a summer thing.
Yeah.
And then also.
I mean, it was the Midsummer Adventure.
Yeah, it was the Midsummer Adventure. They gave him an excuse for summer skins for Barbara and Jean,
true.
which none of us complained about.
Nope.
But it also allowed an easy way for them to introduce Inazuma, specific stuff like the sea Ganodermas. Without having to add them into a random area into Leeway or Mondstadt for whatever reason.
That's right, because Kazuha came at that time. Okay.
And he was before Inazuma.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's true.
That's right, he was.
He
was.
It made sense, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I like the manga. Great. There's an anime.
The anime would be good.
I'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I would totally watch it. The only issue I have with the manga right now is they haven't come out with any more of it.
It's been 2 years. It's
been forever, and they only have Mondstadt, because I would love to have more lore from Leeway, Inazuma, the other places and
Sumera.
that were Sumera, because you guys haven't read that far yet. I'm ahead in reading.
Nope.
So.
Yeah, you're ahead in reading, but still, there's a lot they could do, and it's a shame they stopped, or at least are on hiatus. I don't know what the official word is on that.
Probably hiatus.
Hold on, I'm looking up something about the manga to see if they're gonna continue it.
I know that's my favorite part about most of the games I play is the lore. Like with Magic, they've got their comic books, and I mean, I've gone out and bought their lore books. I bought their D&D ones because I just really enjoy that rich lore they have. That I don't know, it's just like a story.
I mean,
okay, so there are more chapters.
Mhm.
This is, yeah, there's more chapters, but they just haven't been translated into English yet.
Well, yes, but I don't think they've made any more after that. So this
Okay,
story
so-
arc finishes.
And then they've got some more, but then they haven't.
No. They stopped translating in the middle of this story arc.
Okay.
There some fan translations of the last part of that section that finishes this story arc.
But then they haven't written anything.
And then they haven't done anything else.
Okay.
Because I had to look for that last half because it was a cliffhanger, and I needed to finish it.
No, that's fair. But tragic.
Yes. So,
I'm curious they haven't translated it to English. It's only fan translations.
yeah.
But
there's probably reasons for it, but whatever.
I agree with you though, Nicole. Like lore plays like a huge part into a lot of good games. Like the other game I play the most is League of Legends, which the lore really never plays a part in the actual gameplay.
Right.
Like you don't think about it at all.
It's becoming more so part of it.
It's becoming more so, but like when you're playing the game, you're not actually thinking about the lore.
Right, you're working on strategy and
working on strategy, doing other stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But one of the things, especially when I first started, that I love to do is like you just go onto the wikis or onto their pages and just read the lore, read the stories, and they had a lot of cool stuff, and it makes the characters feel a lot cooler.
Right, yeah, and you can pick up some of the subtleties and stuff in the gameplay that you're like, that's related to this, or
and
things like
this makes sense because of that.
Yeah.
And then, like, for example, if League of Legends, they did get an anime, essentially, Arcane just came out.
I was going to say they did get one. Yeah. You were telling me I should watch it.
You should watch it. It's actually
it's very, very good anime if people have
That's what I've heard. But, we could put it on the list with the rest of the anime.
The other 2,000 shows that you need to watch.
Yes, which are all rom-coms, and we know I like those better.
This one's got
you should put Arcane up because it's only like 9 episodes, so...
Yeah, you say that, but I've got some that I have like 3 episodes left on that I still haven't finished.
Well, yeah, finish those first.
I've been there. I've been there before.
I know.
I'm still there.
It's bad.
But yeah, no, excited for this.
Yeah, so excited.
Yeah.
So.
I hope it comes pants out.
Well, we only got a few more minutes.
Pans out.
Okay.
I have pants
out. Pants out.
Yeah, I hope it comes with pants out.
Pants out.
I mean, that's one of my complaints with most of the characters. No pants.
That is true.
Especially Xingqiu. I'm just saying, you put pants on him, and he looks so much better.
You put pants on him, he'd be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
As he stands now,
I mean,
it doesn't look like he has pants. He's got like an oversized coat that looks like it goes over, and then like sometimes it flutters up, and you see little shorts, and you're like, geez,
thank goodness. Also,
he's wearing booty shorts.
Yae Miko, she's like Shrine Maiden in the back, and then like, where are your pants in the front?
So wait, if Xingqiu had pants, would you play him?
Me?
Yes.
Probably not.
Okay.
You're the only one who doesn't play him.
Yes.
Yeah, both of you play him just because he's really good. My issue was I didn't know 100% how his kit worked, and I don't fully like the way it works.
Well, and you tend to not build pyro DPSs.
I mean, I've got a good
he's great with the pyro.
Yeah, but I guess you could do Vaporize comp with her.
Yeah.
But he's great with pyro DPSs.
He's great with pyro DPSs,
all I play.
I mean, out of my comps right now, I have Cryo DPS and an Animo DPS.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I have
and a
pyro
Geo
DPS, pyro DPS,
and a physical.
I honestly don't think he'd be great with your Cryo DPS either.
Xingqiu?
No.
I mean, he'd be okay, but...
He'd be okay, but the comp I have...
Kokomi is way better with how you play.
Kokomi, Shinho, Ganyu,
she just
Ayaka
applies
really good.
Hydra way more than Xingqiu would.
Yeah. And like Xingqiu wouldn't go with Ganyu because Ganyu goes way too slow, and then he'd be decent with Ayaka, but
she's your sub DPS, so
she's actually main DPS. It's technically a 2 main DPS, but it doesn't need to be a 2 main DPS.
You just like Ayaka.
I like Ayaka, and Ayaka is the main DPS on this one. Ganyu I actually added in because her burst gives extra cryo damage.
Right.
And I think lowers cryo resistance as well. Or that might be a constellation.
So are you using Ganyu for her burst then?
I've been using Ganyu for more than her burst when I go into it.
You're abusing Ganyu.
Yep.
I've been using her
He's
charge.
abusing Ganyu.
Okay, yeah, her charge attack.
Her charge
is
attack
really
is
good.
so
He's
good.
a Ganyu abuser.
I am a Ganyu abuser
Ganyu
and a
is-
Bennett abuser.
That's true.
But we're all
Yeah,
Bennett
oh,
abusers.
Everybody's a Bennett abuser.
Bennett himself is a Bennett abuser. Have you seen how much he's injured himself?
Yeah, I am aware
Yeah.
because I have those band-aids on me sometimes.
Also, speaking of costumes here,
why are we talking about costume?
because we were talking about Yae having no pants, Chu having no pants. Why is Bennett's belly button showing? Like, who wears a vest
isn't
like
your
that?
belly button showing?
It
Because who
helps.
wears a vest like that?
He's more aerodynamic.
So he can fly farther backwards faster?
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, he doesn't
Good
have to
enough
worry about
answer.
pyro damage, right?
That's
He
where
doesn't have
that
to worry about damage.
he
It's gonna
keeps
hurt
his-
him anyway.
he
Exactly.
keeps his vision in his belly button.
No, it's on his hip right
I
there.
know. I don't know.
Just a costume choice.
He shoots
Wait.
pyro from his belly button. Okay, Josh. What do you want from?
Like that My
That-
Hero
He,
Academia.
yeah,
like
he's
your
like
Laser.
laser belt.
What it probably is he was a female at one point, and that would make more sense.
I mean,
That can actually kind of do it
he
too.
does kind of
If you look at,
he's kind
I
of a
mean,
thin boy.
he's kind of a thin boy, but I mean, you could easily.
To be fair,
It's
all
like
the
a thin
characters are
boy.
thin boys in the game, but
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them. Well,
Yeah.
that's
If
just
they're-
choosing Chu and Benny.
If they're not clearly an adult, they are somewhat femmy.
Razor.
I guess
Razor's
Razor's
still a little bit femmy.
Zhao is also a.
Okay,
non-adult.
yeah, Zhao's.
Zhao, I would say, is an adult, like Kazuo is an adult, because Kazuo's not super
Fair.
femboy either.
So
You
it's
didn't-
basically what
You
Bennett
didn't
is
wish
into.
for Zhao, did you, Josh?
Changyun. For Zhao, I did not.
You don't know.
You
I
I
don't
will.
remember. No, I think I did because it was with Shinha, right?
That's
Yes,
the second
yep.
banner that it was on.
It was Shinha
Yeah.
Zhao, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the second
Shinha.
banner.
And so after I got Shinha, I switched to wishing for Zhao. And I tried to get Zhao, didn't get Zhao, and then
And then what came
what was
after that?
next?
Zhongli
Then it
and
was Zhongli and
Ganyu.
Ganyu, so I was going for Ganyu. I don't need more Zhongli. So I could use more Zhongli. I could also use more Ganyu.
Everybody
And now we're at Yae, so I'm wishing on Yae.
Yeah.
And I wanted
I
Zhao.
believe- I think Zhao came out, was it around Valentine's Day last year when his original one came out?
Probably.
I don't know.
That sounds like it. Anyway, whenever the last time went out, me and Risky gave each other that as our gift. It was around some kind of holiday or something. We're like, our gift to each other is Zhao. Just like this Valentine's Day, our gift to each other is
Yae.
Miko. Yes.
Mommy Miko.
Yeah,
Mommy
Miko. Mommy Miko.
Which I saved up my wishes for it, so I might ask for Miko's weapon
I was
instead.
gonna say, ask for the cat toy.
I might ask for the cat toy because I want that.
Technically, I guess it's a fox toy.
Yeah, fair. Kitsune too.
It's not so much a cat toy, it's a fox
Kitsune
toy.
toy.
But yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Are we gonna wrap it up there? Or do we
That's-
talk
I
about
think
something else?
That's our
I
time.
think-
But
Yeah, I think that's a good spot to wrap it up.
We just rambled for about 10 minutes off of what we got in the manga. but
half of the podcast was just random ramblings. But you know,
I'm aware.
it's
Yeah,
fine,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
we got there eventually.
Yeah,
get there.
It's scuffed. What can you expect? Although I will say that I felt like the whole PowerPoint that we did was way less scuffed than what we normally do.
Yeah, I think that was way better for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It certainly took.
You
It
can
was
thank
better.
me for the idea on that
And
one.
I didn't pull up random things on my screen.
Random things as you were trying to go through the PowerPoint.
As I've been reading the manga for the last 10 minutes while you guys have been talking.
You've been reading the manga
Yes.
now. Did you finish the second part?
No, I'm only 3 pages in. I got distracted with looking
Yeah,
at the
sorry.
wiki.
Slow reader, remember?
I was
He's
looking
a
at
slow
the
reader.
wiki, okay?
Sure,
Mhm.
you
That's
were.
usually what I do during the podcast. I'll look at the wiki and be like, "Oh, we talked about this weapon," and then I'd read all about it. But
Like, there's lore Find the
There's
weapon.
lore
Yep.
behind the
Although
there
I
is.
don't like the lore that they have on the wiki. I don't know if you've looked at it. It
I think
doesn't.
the lore from the
Some
wiki
of
comes
it.
from the actual game.
Yes.
Yeah, which
And it's just like very. It's
It's
just
very
like a bunch of
complicated.
voice lines and
Well,
stuff
I
like
mean,
that in a row, and it's
Yeah.
like.
yeah, but I mean that's
Uh,
what it is. It's just straight from the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Now, before we go, there's one thing I want
Uh-oh.
to. Sorry, I don't know why I took my glasses off.
Are we getting
I was gonna
serious
say,
here?
okay,
I'm
hold on.
worried.
Here we go.
No. So, okay.
I don't have
Um,
Now I can't see.
I know, now I can't see either. Pull up the glasses there.
There we go.
Your Hulk glasses.
Let's go.
Those are terrible.
This is,
But
You look like the turtle
Thunder.
costume from the what was that one movie? Spy.
Master
Master of Disguise. Master of
Master of
Disguise.
Disguise.
guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's because anyway.
Just because
Okay.
they're green.
No, okay, so we discussed Yae,
Yes.
and there's still a lot of questions around Yae.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so this is mainly, I mean, if you get her too, Blaine, I want you to look at some different stuff, but mainly, I guess, for you, Nicole. But like theory crafting, I wanna get your guys' opinions even more on like what is good,
Okay. I gotta figure it out.
because you can actually tell.
I gotta
can
keep
run
waiting
some
for other
math.
people to come with their ideas so I can just cheat off of them.
That's fair. But I want to look at some math and figure out what works on her.
All right, we'll do that this weekend before you leave.
Fair enough. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to participate in that, Blaine, because you don't have her.
I don't have her, but I am wishing on her.
So if you get her, then maybe you can participate as well.
Yes, I will participate.
And maybe neither of you want to participate, and I'm just going to use calculators to figure out all her damages. I do have that set up as well.
Oh, what are we gonna do with you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Kick me out of your house.
Wait,
All right. Well,
No?
I think that's it,
I
right?
believe
I think so.
we
Yeah.
can wrap it up there.
And
How do you guys mess this up every time?
because it's reversed, it's
always
mirrored.
the right arm. It's
I mean,
just
you
the
know
right
I'm
arm.
looking at other things right now.
That is true. You're reading manga.
Reading the manga slowly.
All right.
Slowly. All right.
Thanks
See
for
you
tuning
guys.
in.
Bye.
Bye.